Hello, water signs. This is Daisy, aka the Professional High Priestess, and I'm here to do your monthly elemental readings, okay? So this is going to help you get connected to your spirit animal. This will help you get connected to the animal kingdom as well as the mineral kingdom through the gemstones, as well as the flower, herb, plant kingdom as well. This is a really great way to train your intuition. So like when you're going through certain things, you may see certain stones or certain animals or certain plants and herbs and things like that. And that's their kingdom, the spirit guides, manifesting through those three elements I just talked about, speaking to you, okay? So then when you look up whatever animal or plant or gemstone or whatnot that you saw out and about, you will understand what it means and how it resonates to your situation. All right, so let's go ahead and first start here with the animal messages. And let's go ahead and start with Cancer. Animal messages for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and North Node. Animal messages for Cancer. 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 Oh, Lord. So, Cancer. There's a lot going on right now. You could be dealing also with a Capricorn, because Capricorn got a similar message as well in terms of standing their ground. Okay. And then you got bayberry bark on top of the Nine of Wands. So you could have been in a situation that was, you had to stand your ground. You had to really persevere. There could have been a lot of attacks and battles and things like that. It caused you to be paranoid about the people around you, etc. Okay? Very interesting. Wow. So I want to talk about the herb that you got too. Remember I told you I was gonna, okay, so let's see. You got bayberry bark. Let's see, bayberry bark. Fortune, healing, prosperity. Cancer, there was a situation that was tumultuous that was going on here where you needed to stand your ground and stick up for yourself. Could have been dealing with finances as well. All right. Could have been a financial issue or something dealing with work, turmoil at work that could have impacted your finances. But it's saying that don't have no attachment to the outcome. You need to speak your truth about something. You need to stand up for yourself with the Nine of Wands. Guard yourself. Because that you will have good fortune. Because bayberry is all about good fortune, prosperity, blessings. So by standing your ground with whatever situation is going on here with the mama bear, polar bear, because in the Lenormand, there's also the mama bear protection card too. And Cancer is the mom, you see? Whatever's going on. And then you have the protection card here too. Nine of Wands. You need to stand your ground, defend yourself with whatever's going on here. This is not the time to try to reconcile and have mediations. Nah. What happened, speak your truth. Let them deal with it. You're going to get your blessings for speaking your truth here. Then you have Moss Agate, nature. Moss Agate helps one to connect with nature, spirits, and earth devas. It reminds one to take a walk in the park, explore the woods, or take up gardening. Carrying Moss Agate brings balance, harmony, and the feeling of wholeness. Tucked in planted boxes, it helps ailing plants thrive and flowers bloom. Health-wise, Moss Agate speeds up recovery and counteract illnesses. Affirmation: to replenish my soul, I take time to connect with nature. You went through a very toxic, tumultuous time with a lot of different people. This is what I'm seeing here with these 9 wands here. Could have been up to 8 people that you were dealing with. It's saying now, take time, go replenish. You're going to be probably going on a vacation too, to replenish yourself in somewhere. Because you stood up for yourself. You stood your ground and you had to. How dare they think that they were just going to play you, Cancer? It don't work like that. No. Because people don't, like, Cancers, we're loving, we're sweet, we're nice. But when we flip, child, we clear out the whole room. Boom. Tower moment. When you express yourself from your heart and from a place of power, it's an unbeatable combination. You don't need to growl or bully, nor do you need to fade into the background and deny yourself the opportunity to directly affect the situation. By showing up and being completely present, even when you're simply listening, you're a force to be reckoned with. Ask for what you want and see what happens. Don't get worked up about how it turns out. You may or may not get what you want, but at least your chances are better if you do ask. Ask for setting boundaries with others, such as saying no requests or demands. When you do so, they may respect those boundaries or try to test them. If they do test the limits you've set, stand your ground, be clear, and don't apologize. Approach the situation with the purity and innocence of a child and the focused intensity of a true warrior, one who doesn't speak or act from anger but from a place of truth and dignity. Know that when you do so, you'll have nothing to fear. Watch my thank you message and you'll understand exactly why this came out here. Cancer, it's time. Some people got to get exposed. Boundaries got to be set. It's over. I'm not going to be jumping through hoops and all these different things to prove that I need to be respected. Nah, whoever did it, caused the issue, conflict, whatever, the toxicity needs to get put on front street instantly. That's what I'm seeing here. That's the message that I have for you, Cancer. That's your elemental message. Be strong like the polar bear. Mama bear protection card, right? Go ahead and, stand your ground with the Nine of Wands. What the heck? Don't let people test you. All right, Cancer, those are your messages. Let's go ahead and get into it for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and North Node. Crystal message for Scorpio. 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 Scorpio is going down. There could have been like something exposed on social media that could have caused some problems here. Imbalance. There could be someone around you who's not authentic and this could have come out and now you feel like you have a lack or loss of victory or someone could have been exposed for their shape-shifting ways. What is this on the Six of Wands? Hawthorne. Interesting. So you got Hawthorne as your plant or your herb. Hawthorne is all about fertility, chastity, and happiness. And then you have the Serenity card here. I feel like there could have been something exposed about somebody with the Octopus card here, shape-shifting, altering their appearance and mannerisms, and they could have gotten exposed, and now it's causing some type of sadness, etc. Right? That's why I'm saying with the Hawthorne, be happy here, even though this person was exposed and needed to happen to bring balance. Could be dealing with the Aries. Lepidolite, Serenity. Lepidolite contains lithium, which is often used for people who are bipolar, suffer from depression, or have extreme mood swings. A great emotional balancer, lepidolite is calming to the nerves and helps release anxiety, worry, and stress. It is a stone for serenity, meditation, and spiritual purification. Yeah. Tucked under the pillow, it can help with insomnia. Affirmation, I choose to feel calm, serene, and harmonious no matter what is going on around me. Thus I affect the world with my peace. You could have had a victory or lack of victory with something. But with the Hawthorne here too, is saying like maybe see the situation from a different perspective, right? This could be you or the person that you're dealing with. Someone could also be bipolar in the situation and could have been doing things out of that bipolar disorder and then they lost severely. Or out of that two minds, they expose their true intentions with the shapeshifter card here. Because you can only play for so much, for so long. Especially when you're dealing with spiritual people. Like, come on now. We don't play those games. Octopus. To become adept at shapeshifting, it's necessary to remain flexible and resilient. And be willing to practice different identities by altering your way of dressing, your hairstyle, your demeanor, and your mannerisms. Particularly focus on your body language and voice qualities. Experiment by first making small changes in any of these aspects and watch what happens. You can also become skilled in modifying your aura, the energy field around you, by intentionally contracting and expanding it. When you practice these things, sometimes even your friends won't recognize you. You can even get so good at camouflaging that you become invisible to others. Ooh. Someone was a shapeshifter and got caught. Six of Wands like a victory. This person was causing, someone was causing instability. They were shape-shifting, showing you 2 sides or 4 sides or 6 sides to them to cause instability, confusion, etc., so that you would have lack of victory. Someone could have also got exposed on social media, which exposed all this shape-shifting energy. Now it's time to heal, Scorpio, or the person watching, with the Serenity card. It's time for spiritual purification from dealing with all this. Because when you deal with people who are shapeshift, multiple personality disorder, multiple personalities, bipolar disorder, borderline personality disorder, when you get engaged in that energy, it splits you up too. It's like putting yourself through a meat grinder. Why would I do that? Observe animals. Oh, it says here, everyone has numerous personas through which they operate, and you're no different. It's a matter of being conscious of those personas and modifying them through the art of shapeshifting. Just like actors do, study other people and notice their mannerisms, clothing styles, and how they walk and carry themselves. Observe animals and their behaviors and try to mimic them. Developing this ability can help you more readily adapt to various situations you encounter, thus enabling you to deal with them more effectively. Let yourself be an actor in everyday life and have fun with it. Just remember who you are at the core. Yeah, could be dealing with a Gemini or a Pisces, because I saw the 7 of Cups as well too. There's an ending to an illusion here. Someone was shape-shifting, they were causing illusions. There was a slippery octopus, because I saw a video of an octopus literally disappearing through like a tiniest hole in the ground. That was crazy to me, and it was a big octopus, big papa. Someone was sneaky, they were planning, plotting, doing things, they got caught. You now are in 2 minds, are now reintegrating from dealing with someone who like this. And you're going to have victory, and this person is not. That's the message I have for you, Scorpio. Wow, these readings are very interesting, and the animal kingdom is like out here. Okay, last but not least, Piscean. All right, Pisceans, let's get into it. Messages for Pisceans: hematite, groundedness. I'm not surprised. I'm not. Because you're a Pisces, and Pisces is ruled by Neptune. B. Simone. All right, messages for Pisces. You have the Knight of Cups here, which is your sign. It's a man who could be a Pisces, could be dealing with one. Someone wants to come with an apology. Someone is now getting grounded after recognizing what they were a part of, right? And now they want to come with an offer of reconciliation, Cancer. Or this could be someone who's finally coming out the closet. They've gotten grounded now, and now they're going to be coming out the closet about their bisexuality. Yeah, messages for Pisces. You got Condor. Pisces, it says you're too enmeshed in the situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or actions. So like I was saying, I feel like someone has now gotten grounded with the Hematite card. They're now seeing it from a higher perspective. The bird is all about higher perspective. It's crown chakra with the condor here. It was saying that potentially you or the other person were too enmeshed. You couldn't see the situation properly. Now that someone or both parties have taken a step back, now you are able to see what needs to happen, and the apology is coming in. Let's read what the condor is about. Oh, I didn't even tell you. Oh, let me get into that condor. You've lost perspective here because you either believe there's something that you absolutely need to have happen, or else you're simply being too stubborn to let go. Step back and take a fresh look at your circumstances. It's the forest versus the trees dilemma. You're too close to clearly discern the reality of what's actually taking place. So make a practice of detachment. Most people think of this as a cold, sterile way of responding to a situation or person, but nothing is further from the truth. It's far worse to remain so utterly involved and entangled that you lose perspective, and sometimes even yourself. This all too familiar pattern stems from the guilty feeling that somehow you're not doing enough unless you completely immerse yourself into the problem or person, continually trying to fix the situation or rescue the individual involved. While this may give you a temporary sense of satisfaction, doing so also creates unhealthy dependencies, yours and others. True detachment is objective compassion, a state of mind and heart where you still care very much about, but are distant enough so that you're not under the illusion that you can somehow control the situation or person. Through your participation or intervention in any situation. Oh, look, it says here, true detachment, I have to read this again, is objective compassion, a state of mind and heart where you still care very much, but are distant enough so that you're not under the illusion that you can somehow control the person or situation. Through your participation or intervention. in any situation or conversation, follow these 4 simple guidelines. First, be 100% present and attentive. Second, speak your truth or maintain a dignified silence. Third, keep the focus on what's really important and what really matters. And fourth, let go of any attachment to the outcome. These 4 steps will help you keep your perspective while remaining compassionately involved and detached at the same time. You can still wield your influence by stating your preferences, whether strong or mild, without insisting on getting your own way. Express yourself and see what happens, all the while honoring and respecting others. I feel like also too, this is like Hanged Man energy, which is also the card of Pisces. It's saying, Pisces, that you may be a little bit ungrounded and you need to get yourself grounded, hematite, in order to really understand what's going on in the situation and to make a proper offer to somebody, or to properly accept or deny an offer. You may be too close to the situation to really understand like what all the different intricacies. There could be some codependency, maybe some like lust or some confusion going on that's also blocking your perception. So hematite says here, being one of the heaviest crystals, assists with groundedness, stability, security, and strength. It helps with spaciness that many spiritual people suffer from, or people who get thrown off from life's trials and tribulations. Hematite keeps one solidly grounded to the earth so nothing can phase them. Affirmation, I am solidly grounded. No matter what is happening around me, I remain stable and secure. Then with the condor here, flight, it's funny. Earth versus air. It's like you need to get balanced, Pisces, in terms of like your engagement in this situation, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here for you. This is the message that we got from the animal kingdom, crystal kingdom, okay? And the herbal kingdom. But the herb that you got here is sarsaparilla. So sarsaparilla is all about love. Yeah, there's something here having to do with romance. And money too. Sarsaparilla is also, there could be a relationship with money that you're not really seeing clearly. Maybe someone is dealing with you for the wrong reasons, and you need to see it from a different perspective because you're too enmeshed in your emotions to see the truth for what it is, okay? That's why the hematite grounded is here. For stability and strength, for spaciness, because Pisces, remember, you're ruled by Neptune, okay, the planet of dreams. But even with that, that's why you kind of need some like that's why Virgo's your sister sign, right? Because Virgo's earth, very grounded, to ground your energy so that you can see the situation for what it is from a bird's eye view with a condor here, so you can see all the moving parts and pieces. So those are the messages that I have for you, Pisces, okay? And that is it for the water signs. So this is timestamped again. Anyways, if you need a personal reading, go ahead and check the description box below. My name is Daisy, aka Professional High Priestess. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Bye.